Do you know much about goats? What about pack goats? Well, we go on an adventure this month that involves pack goats, and they help this man in Idaho. They lighten his load because they are carrying things when they're going out on their camping trips and so forth. I was not familiar with pack goats. How about you, Rebecca?
I actually was not familiar with pack goats prior to reading this article, but I actually thought it was a very interesting idea. It kind of made sense, you know, why not use pack goats to help lighten someone's load?
Well, let's talk about hiking for a moment. Do
Okay.
you enjoy hiking, Rebecca?
I love hiking. Now, if you would have asked me that question maybe 10 or 15 years ago, I would have said, oh, I hate hiking.
Yeah.
Because as a kid, we used to have to do a lot of hiking, but we never went hiking prepared. So we never had enough water and never enough food. That is no fun.
Yes.
But nowadays, I love hiking
Yes.
because I always bring enough water
There you
and
go.
plenty of food.
All right. Well, what's one of the longest hiking trips you've been on?
Okay, well, one of the longest hikes that I went on, it was with my dad. I was probably about 10, 12 years old, something like that. And it was about 24 miles long.
Wow.
That's probably about 30, 35 kilometers, something like that. And it was a very intense hike because we were trying to get to these hot springs. And initially it started out as a like an hour hike. And then we're like, oh, let's keep going, let's keep going. And
right.
then it turned into being an all-day ordeal, maybe 15 or 16 hours.
Wow. That is a long hike. I hope you had some food and water.
That was the problem.
That was the problem.
We did not bring enough food and water with us, but we survived.
You survived. We're here. All right. Well, let's talk more about pack goats. We just kind of learned about them, but what exactly is a pack goat?
Yes, a pack goat is just a group of goats that help lighten someone's load. So it helps to carry different things for someone who is traveling quite a distance.
Absolutely. Well, do you think it's a good idea to use animals for this purpose?
My thoughts are that if you can use an animal for this purpose, I don't think there's there's not a problem with that, as long as you're treating the animal properly. You know, animals...
Giving them enough food and water.
Yes, giving them enough food and water. Animals are meant to help humans. Animals are meant to carry stuff for humans. But I think it becomes a problem when people start to abuse the animals and make them carry more than they really can handle.
Absolutely. Well, if you're heading out for an adventure sometime soon, we hope that you enjoy that, whatever you may be doing. Maybe you're going on a hike. Be sure to carry enough food and water with you. And be sure to also check out our article about pack goats to learn more about them, and check out all the remainder of our articles in our magazine this month. We'll see you next time here on Insights.